welcome to the Stream.TV for our first ever red carpet recap for, obviously, the best show of the year, the Oscars. I'm your host, Lauren Kelly.
Hi guys, how's it going? It's Jack Kind here, pleasure to be here, and what a beautiful red carpet we had today, Lauren, right?
Woo, it was beautiful,
wonderful.
stunning.
Stunning is a great word to use.
Stunning, everyone looked amazing, even the men.
Yes, some of the men looked very dapper today, I must say. Gents from across the pond, Eddie Redmayne, did a great job, guys, well played.
I mean, I saw Neil Patrick Harris really early on, and I was like, oh, that suit. That suit is just so
he
sexy.
He did pull it off. The light grey is very difficult for a few people, but Neil, high five to you, my friend.
Yes.
Well played. Did a great job.
First, though, we want to talk about who you guys were talking about all night on Twitter when the red carpet was going on. So first up, we have Rosamund Pike. She got there pretty early. She was an early bird.
Yes, she was a very early bird. She got there very early. And I wouldn't get there early because if I was the one who was to get there early, I would then feel like, what if it goes wrong after like 2 hours into it? I feel like the later you get there, the better you get to stay good looking.
Well, maybe though. I think, you know, she is just getting a lot of buzz. And so maybe she got there a little early so she could do some more interviews. Her fans want to see her, and that's how you kind of raise the stakes in Hollywood with your fame. So
she was one of my faves. I think the red dress is beautiful, and to be honest, everything was just on point for me. So well played, Rosamund. You were beautiful today.
I think it was like a general consensus that everyone loved her dress.
I didn't see one bad thing about her at all on the tweets. All the tweets were great. Our first tweet, one of them was from a lady named Sophia Bennett. Rosamund Pike's dress is everything. Another tweet we saw, Rosamund Pike's dress is what Jessica Rabbit would wear. Very voluptuous and red. Raw in that dinosaur voice.
I agree. I like it. Second up, you guys were talking about Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Yes.
It took me a couple of looks, I'm not going to lie. I had to look at least 2 or 3 times before I was like, okay, I'm feeling this. She's pulling this off.
Well, I was surprised because she had just cut it, and
so
then
where
she
did
shows
all this
up.
come from?
Well, I mean, do most celebrities have extensions? Probably.
We don't know.
But I thought it looked great.
Yeah.
like, good for her.
No,
she chose
did a good job.
a style she liked, and she rocked it. But what did people say on Twitter?
Some people on Twitter. We had Zendaya is beautiful. Channel alumni on the Oscar red carpet. Of course, it's always great to see a Disney Channel.
That is so true, right?
She's so lovely.
Oh, so lovely.
Another tweet we saw, Zendaya is all goals. Hair goals, face goals, eyebrow goals.
Let's look at her eyebrows.
Check her
Yeah,
eyebrows.
She has good eyebrows.
I'm not gonna
I agree.
lie, I have to get her.
I could use
yeah,
some
right. I
Zendaya
have to
eyebrows.
find out who her stylist is. Keep these caterpillars under control. Next up, we have Lupita Nyong'o. Lupita, check her out here. She was absolutely stunning. White seemed to be a what's the word I'm looking for right now, Lauren?
A huge trend.
A huge trend. Thank you very much, honey.
A huge trend. It was like white, off cream, neutral was very in. Lupita never fails. Lupita always looks amazing and stunning. I love this. You can't go wrong with a dress all in pearls, but not everyone was a fan. So we actually had one mean tweet that I really was not a fan of.
We did. Right, we'll start. We're going to go with the good ones first or the bad one first?
Let's start with the bad one so we can get better and end on a good note.
Completely understand. I really wish Lupita had more boobs for that dress, but regardless, she looks gorgeous.
Okay, so here's my thing. Girlfriend, not everyone has boobs, okay? I feel her pain. Don't make fun of us. Like, come on.
Same.
We should all accept
honestly.
everyone. No body shaming. Jack doesn't have boobs either.
I don't have boobs, and I reckon I could still pull off that dress pretty well.
I mean, pretty darn well. I could see it.
One of the better tweets we had for Lupita was, Lupita, the best dressed for Oscar 2015. Hands down, you can't beat a pearl dress. Completely understand. How many oysters do you think they needed to get the pearls out? No, I'm only joking. But no, her pearl dress was wonderful. It was sparkly in the limelight, and I don't mean to sound racist, but against her skin tone, the white and the pearls really did make an extra difference for her, and I honestly think she looked gorgeous about things.
I totally agree. Now, I'm trying to get my pad working here.
Unlock it, honey.
Oh.
There you go, slide across.
Love him.
Tech genius,
Tech
fashion genius. That's the way it goes here. She's the good-looking one, I'm the clever one.
True. All right. So next up was Dakota Johnson. There was so much controversy about Dakota Johnson today. Some really liked her simple look, her red dress. It was really beautiful. And then others were just cruel. One person went so far as to say Dakota Johnson is the least deserving person to be at the Oscars.
That's harsh. I'm not gonna lie. She is she's a movie star now. She just completed the 50 Shades of Grey, which in my opinion was great. Guys, go check it out if you haven't.
Oh.
But she definitely deserves to be there. Come on, this is what everyone's working towards. The Oscar is an event, a community for actors, whether they've just begun or whether they're 60 years into the business. Dakota Johnson has begun. This is her night. Like, she's just come off a massive opening weekend. Didn't 50 Shades of Grey like blow up the box office and get like one of the hugest ratings?
Killed
like,
it.
please, of course she deserves to be there.
The story, I'll admit, I saw it, I had read the books, and the movie was a little awkward, of course. But I thought Dakota Johnson's performance was actually really good for what she was doing.
And her dress was gorgeous tonight. I think she looks great in the red. The lips managed well.
She's
and her
quirky,
hair was
she's simple. She's a
kept it
real
nice and
girl.
plain.
She's
Well
a real
done,
girl.
Dakota.
Love
High
it.
five.
Last one you guys talked a ton about, which I know Jack will have a lot to say about, was Lady Gaga. Look at that dress.
After the Grammys, I was really hoping Gaga had like toned it down a little bit because of her performance with Tony Bennett was out of this world.
It
Probably
was.
my favourite performance of the night. And I was expecting her to come looking like just, I want to say normal, but I feel bad for saying normal. I wanted her to come a little bit less under the radar. I wanted to see that elegant look like what she had at the Grammys when I believe she had a nice green dress on at the Grammys, or it was like a really dark or light green. But that's what I was hoping for Gaga today. But we did get some funny tweets. One of them I saw was, Lady Gaga has borrowed Superman's gloves for the Oscars.
Oh, I mean, I have a theory about this dress, actually. She did just get engaged on February 14th, but she just announced her engagement on February 14th. So maybe she's actually going to get married right after the Oscars. Double whammy, Oscars and wedding
Gaga's
all on the same
wedding.
night.
Jeez, I don't think we'd have
there you
anywhere
go.
near enough.
You guys are
time.
seeing her wedding dress right now. Come on, be happy.
Hopefully she doesn't wear them gloves for it.
And then someone else tweeted, Lady Gaga is just exhausting to look at. Well, when isn't she? I think that's her point.
And
Like,
that could be good. No publicity is bad publicity. I think that's got Lady Gaga's motto. I think she's got it going there as well. Like you say, she's exhausting to look at, but exhaustingly great to look at.
I love her. She's inspired a lot of people, and she's a good performer. So,
hands down.
rock it, Lady Gaga.
Talented.
We're gonna move on to highlights from the red carpet. Now, Emma Watson was actually missing from the red carpet and not going to the award show this year, along with Jennifer Lawrence, which I'm sure.
I'm more bothered about Emma Watson.
I mean,
Power to the Brits. Well played, Emma. You're a queen.
Power to America too, except I couldn't even get that out. But Emma Watson actually tweeted a letter to Steve Carell. We don't have the letter up, but you guys should check it out on her Instagram. She was just applauding him for wearing he for she cufflinks and supporting the gender equality that she's been pushing. So definitely check that out because a lot of people were talking about it on Twitter. The second highlight was Khloe Kardashian calling Anna Kendrick out for her coral dress.
She has no filter, that woman. Chloe, honey, I'm so sorry.
A lot of people were mad saying Khloe Kardashian couldn't even bother brushing her hair to be on TV, yet she could call out Anna Kendrick's coral dress,
Please.
which Anna Kendrick looked great.
Oh, Anna Kendrick, you looked beautiful, hands down. Pitch Perfect, one of my greatest films that came out. And Anna, you have completely just taken over the world right now, especially in the music/film at the same time. I'm liking the comparison that she's got. But this dress, what did Chloe say it was? Coral?
She said it wasn't a dress for the red carpet, it was for weddings.
I'll marry her. I'll make it a wedding. Let's make it an Oscar wedding, 2 Oscar weddings,
You know,
and then we
she
can
actually
satisfy Chloe.
She got that tweet. Someone said, "My fiance and I want you to come to our wedding in Italy. You look amazing tonight." Anyone would probably want her to come to their wedding in Italy.
Or to perform at their wedding. Or to just be at their wedding.
Someone else tweeted, Khloe Kardashian is 100% jealous of Anna Kendrick.
Ooh.
Which?
Do we touch upon that?
Let's move on to the next highlight. So this was another weird thing that happened. John Travolta walking up on Scarlett Johansson and just laying a big one on her cheek.
I feel like she's like being cheeky about that.
I mean, look at her eye. One
Look
is
at it
like,
quickly.
what the heck are you doing? Get off me.
But at the same time, the other eye is like, hey, this is just fun. Like, this is cute. I don't know. I love them both. John Travolta's an absolute machine. Scarlett Johansson, you're my Woman Crush Wednesday, all 52 Wednesdays of the week.
Do you think he would know how to say her name? Would it be like Scarlett Johansson?
I think he'd be okay with it. I'm pretty sure he would manage to stay Scarlett Johansson's name. Don't worry about that.
All right. Well, next up, we want to talk about our favorites of the night.
Yes.
So, Jack, I'm going to let you start with yours. Go
Come on
for
in,
it.
let's go, shall we? Right, my first and foremost was
Of course.
the one, the only Margot Robbie. Please, Margot, do us all a favour and stop being so damn good looking. Look at that, just the black dress, those bright red lips, and the simple necklace is just, I think that's what gets me. I think the necklace really takes away from her low cut and just makes her face look absolutely beautiful. Margot, well played. You were definitely my favourite for the evening. Next up was
I mean, I saw that coming, though, because, hello, we've seen her butt naked. So, really, were we not? I called that right when I got in. I was like,
You were
Margot's
like,
going to be
yeah.
on your list, isn't she?
Of course she has to be on my list. She's Margot Robbie. I mean, come on. She should be on every man and woman's list for best dressed today. Right, my next up was my man Eddie Redmayne from across the pond. Eddie, you looked great today in the blue and black tux. Finally, someone is wearing it, and finally they've
He
pulled
wore
it
it
off.
earlier this award season.
But he just looks perfect in it this year. I think the Oscars has just done it for him. That Oscars and that red and blue suit. And Miles Teller was also in a red and blue tux. And I believe Ansel, I can't say his last name, Elgort, was also in a blue and black tux. And they all pulled it off. But Eddie, you did great for me. I'm definitely going to get myself one of them blue and black tuxes. Next up was Scarlett Johansson. Of
Which
course.
you guys saw. John Travolta
How
liked it
can
too.
she not be my favourite?
She looks thinner than I've seen her recently.
Yeah, she does. She did look really thin, didn't she? Her bum looks great. She's still got her hips and her curves going, but she just looks great. I like the hair as well. The hair's definitely changed from her. I mean, the last movie I saw of Scarlett in it was Don John. So to see her looking like this from Don John was great. Honestly, it was a huge difference. But no, she looked beautiful tonight. I thought the dress was wonderful and her hairstyle was very nice to see something different. Next, second from last, was Rosamund Pike, of course. Everyone, you guys were all talking about her today. Look how stunning she looks. That thigh-high split is just out of this world. She has great legs, she's nice, she's tall, she's slim. That, I wouldn't even know how to say it, but the shoulderless and the sleeveless dress, Rosamund, well played, honey. The red is gorgeous. People normally say, be careful when wearing red at the Oscars.
There was a lot of red, though.
There was a lot of red today, but Rosamund trumped it. Rosamund trumped the red dresses. For me, Rosamund trumped the red dresses.
So what is your very last one?
Last but not least, of course, our man of the hour, Neil Patrick Harris. Look at that grey suit. He looks like a boss.
I
Not
love him.
many men can pull off a light grey suit. Like, trust me, I've tried it before. Did not work for me. Gave it right back and got a black one instead. But Neil, well played. You've done great today. And obviously him and his husband looking very dapper together. It's a pleasure to see them. And hopefully they do a great job hosting the Oscars today. I'm sure he will.
Jack, I think you underestimate yourself. I think you could rock a grey.
I can't
suit.
rock the light grey suit, honestly. I mean, I'll definitely try it again soon. Last one I tried one was a little while ago. But the light grey is just such a hard colour, honey. It really is. You don't get it. Lauren.
Yes.
Let's go through your top 5 favourite of the red carpet.
All right, well, I actually had Neil Patrick Harris as well, so we don't need to really discuss that one because everyone just loves Neil Patrick Harris.
Everyone.
Second up, though, I had Jennifer Lopez. Oh my gosh, she was stunning. She never looks bad on the red carpet. Like, that dress was amazing. You guys couldn't see it in that picture, but those boobs were great. See, if you didn't like Lupita's, you got Jennifer Lopez.
You got J-Lo's boobs.
Yeah, so just take what you get, people.
I guess, how does she walk around in that train?
Who cares?
God,
When else are you gonna wear that?
I want to know,
train?
how much does that dress weigh? Does that weight like that? That must have some weight to it. If anyone knows how much
Well, you know
J-Lo's
that
dress
she's
could
got
weigh.
those thigh muscles and those bum muscles to hold it up, so she's doing just fine. My third pick was Jared Leto. Now, his suit was like kind of funky. It's weird. It's a light blue. It has a pink flower on it. He had an umbrella because it was raining and the tent was leaking. But I love Jared Leto, and it made a statement, and it was fun.
I wasn't feeling it, you know? I think I like it except the shoes. The white, clumpy shoes that he's got on.
It did
I'm
remind
sorry,
me
Jared.
a little bit of Dumb and Dumber when
they wear their bright orange suits. Actually, yes, that is a perfect comparison to the Dumb and Dumber film. Sorry.
Yeah. So my fourth was actually Chloe Grace Moretz. So let's check that picture out. It was floral. It was cute. She's younger, so she shouldn't. I like that she didn't try to be too sexy.
Yes,
She
for
stayed with a young, fun look, and I just thought she looked beautiful in it.
No, she does. She's definitely, hasn't she grown up?
She has. She's
God, like,
adorable,
it makes me
though.
feel old, and I'm not even that old. But yeah, she is adorable. She's looking great. I think the pockets, every guy knows how important pockets are. Chloe, well played.
Right?
You
And
finally
every
got it.
girl should wear a dress that wears pockets so that her boyfriend doesn't have to wear her or carry her lip gloss or her
Yes.
cell phone. We can do it ourselves.
Honestly, we get put so much stuff in our pockets because of you women. Just start making dresses with pockets in them. Well done, Chloe.
We get babies put in our bodies because of you men. So let's move on to my last choice. It was Emma Stone. She looked amazing in this yellow gown with her red hair and her pale skin. She's the one that encouraged me to really rock my pale skin because I used to, spray tan it up. And I kind of look spray tanned under this
Wait,
lighting,
you
but I'm
live in-
actually really pale.
You live in California, Los Angeles, and you're getting a spray tan?
Well,
I mean, besides the rain today, I guess that doesn't back up my argument that much.
I actually lived in Arizona for 6 years, and yes, I
So,
was
fair
getting
enough,
spray
that's
tan. Yes, because I am Polish and Scottish and white as heck, and I
Can't
don't
get more
tan.
white than that. No, I agree. Emma did look beautiful today. I mean, that great green dress, was marvellous. And what does she ever look bad in life?
It was yellow,
Does
but
she
you're thinking of Scarlett.
It
Get
must be
Scarlett out of
I
your
can't
head.
get Scarlet out of my head.
But overall, the red carpet was so much fun. Robin, we didn't talk about the ABC
The
cast
ABC,
at all.
yes, no, we didn't.
Robin did amazing. Robin
Robin,
Roberts. Ask her more pro. Every host
Running
should
up
learn
and
from
down
her.
that carpet.
Yes.
She honestly, I don't think I could have run around as much as she did. She was up there. What did she call it? The Diamond KOV?
Yeah.
KOV lane or something?
POV, point
Was
of
it-
view.
was it the point of view lane?
Diamond
Got
point
it.
of view. And it was amazing. The whole show was amazing, but we want to know what you guys thought. Let us know who your best dress, your worst dress were, if there are any highlights that stood out for you, and thank you for tuning in to the Stream.tv for our first ever red carpet recap.
We'll be seeing you soon, guys. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. And to all of you, enjoy the Oscars 2015. From Lauren and myself,
We're gonna go get some champagne.
can't wait. Have a good one, guys. Take care.
Bye.